Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Emerson Speaks. This video is going to be short, but this video was inspired because Onision uploaded a video on his Speaks channel, and it was until after I watched it that I understood the video and it gave me a new resolve. I don't like putting my public relationship out there, but my girlfriend tells me to do things. Like, she's been wanting me to block this one girl on my social media for the longest. I told her I wasn't going to because I told her that she was being childish and immature about it. Whether I was right or wrong, or whether I should have or should not have said those things to her, it took me watching this video to understand why. Because like being in a relationship with someone who's addicted to marijuana, if they prioritize marijuana over your relationship and you clearly stated that you didn't want them smoking, yet they continue to do so anyways and lie and smoke it some other way or do something even far worse, then you should be with someone who loves you enough to respect your wishes. You know, it's like them saying, I don't want you riding this brand of bike because that brand of bike happens to be one of the shittiest bikes ever made out there, and they break easily, and they only don't want you riding it because they're concerned for your health and they want you around as long as possible, also being healthy as possible. And it took me watching that video to understand what and why my girlfriend wanted to do it. Because your significant other tells you to stop doing something or they don't want you to do something, they necessarily don't have to have a reason. The reason could simply be is because they care or because they value the relationship more. And it took me watching that to understand that my relationship with this woman is far more valuable than not listening to her. If she wants me to block that girl, so be it. I'll do it. And if that girl that I blocked gets mad at me and calls me fake or whatever because I did that, I'm not sorry, because I will never be sorry for being happy. I will never be sorry for wanting to pursue something that makes me happy in my life. I will never be sorry for choosing my significant other over somebody else. I will never be sorry for doing things that makes my significant other happy. And I think it's also something that you can understand at a younger age, but until I feel as though you hit a certain age in your mind, that you start to understand these things. And it took me watching that video to understand what he meant. I thought it was my girlfriend being insecure. I thought it was my girlfriend overreacting. I thought it was my girlfriend being childish. I thought I knew why and what her concerns were about her wanting me to block this girl. But I was wrong, and she was right. And because of that, I've been a complete jackass to her. It's something that's been on my mind for the longest, and I guess the sign that my destiny sent me was Greg making that video. So Onision, if you're watching this, thank you, because that video has seriously opened up my eyes, and now I'll look at things in a different perspective now. You guys have to understand that there aren't a lot of people out there that you date that will be there for you. This girl that I've been with, in 2 days will make 6 months that we've been together, and we have been to rock bottom and back. You know, we have struggled together, we have succeeded together. It's been amazing. We've had our ups and downs, fights, harsh words said out of anger, and heated conversations. I don't necessarily want to publicize my relationship, but me being a YouTuber, whether or not she's in a video or not decides on how much it will be publicized. But whatever you do, if your significant other wants you to stop doing something, if it's something not crazy like, hey, I don't want you to drink water anymore, I think it's nasty, well, maybe you should break up with them for that, because water is vital to all the living creatures. Some people will say it's too controlling, but you know, love is never too controlling. Now, if it becomes abusively controlling to where they're like, hey, if you don't stop doing this, I'll beat your ass, I'll kick your titties up your vagina and make you fart out my asshole, yeah, you should probably break up with them. But in all reality, you should be with someone who loves to do what you do. If you love doing heroin, you should be with someone that loves to do it as much as you. But if you love the person you're with, and all they do is care about you, and they value your relationship, you should stay with them, and you should respect that. Oftentimes, a lot of us guys are complete dickholes, and it takes a lot for us to realize what we're doing. And it's also vice versa, girls, it applies to them as well. If you guys haven't already, please join my forum. It is free. You can see it up here. It will be linked down in the crotch below. Sign up. You can create threads, post topics, tolls, discussions, whatever you may choose. All I ask is that you do not post nudes. Be sure to follow me on all my social media, mainly my Twitter and Instagram. They will be linked down in the scratch below. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It's 2017. It's about time for most of us to find someone to settle down with, instead of playing games as if we're some silly, immature teenager. We're adults. Well, at least I know like 70 to 80% of my audience watching this are 18 to like 35. But to those who are younger, don't rush into it. Explore, be free, be spontaneous.